Okay, there we go. Sorry for the delay. Want to make sure all my mic settings were properly up to date before we begin. Hi, first and foremost, I'm Brett. I likely took out my mic settings in hindsight due to just a bit of, sorry, I'm currently adjusting the stream ratio. Um, I think my face is back to full screen. Well, hello. Welcome back to another round of FF14. This time we are entering the endgame of A Realm Reborn. I know I did not stream a good chunk of A Realm Reborn, and I liken that due to playing with some friends offline and a few of them not wanting to be on stream when I am, of course, streaming. So, hence the lack of stream updates. But hi, welcome aboard. We're just gonna get back to it. So at this point, we are getting ready to break into the prison in Mordona to save Mencilia and everyone else. So I have not recorded the Garuda and Titan fight, which I do apologize. I might go back and do it on another character at some point in the future. But that also depends how much I want to replay A Realm Reborn. Because, at least from my perspective, it was a little rough. Sorry, we're gonna drink a little bit of water there. Hope you didn't catch all the drinking noises. I'm gonna toss this aside and crack open my lunch. This might not be dinner. I'm thinking about it. Oh, I just spilled a bunch of shade paints. Give me 1 second. I thought that was closed. Luckily, didn't spill too much. This is why I was thinking about getting outside. Oh, whimsy. 1 moment, please. Okay, we got the area cleaned up a little bit. I'm gonna move some paints real quick because, oh boy, my room is a mess. Yeah, I kind of forgot that, with all the painting I've been doing, that you have to clean up after yourself at some point, and, I'm not really doing that. Here we go. Everything's now cleaned up. Unfortunately, I just lost a bunch of Dragonhawk Nightshade, but luckily it's not a paint I'm gonna be needing too much longer. I'm just gonna adjust a few things on the desk. Since I've been working on a few projects, and I kind of need mouse space in hindsight. So yeah, you're stuck with me as we hover on the screen and crack open a can of soup. Glorious. Alright. Let us get back to the story, shall we? Oh, I also join a free company. Did await confirmation of your readiness to undertake the rescue mission. How? I don't remember what my voice I did for a sec. I did voice all the characters when I was off stream. How goes your preparation? How goes your preparation? How go your preparation? God, why is that word so hard for me to say? How go your preparation, Steliana? We leave as soon as you're ready. Look, I got a little bit more gruffness to it. Lamont, you came. Though I'd give you all a roaring send-off, 'tis the least I can do for fine men and women. We're about to make my lifelong wish come true. Well, we'll do our best. It only occurs to me, for all the help you've afforded us, we know little and less about you. What did the Empire do to earn your honor? But I fear I've put curiosity before consideration. I quite understand if you'd rather not relive those memories. No, I don't mind, really. Truth be told, a part of me was itching to tell you my tale. Mind you, 'tis hardly a novel. I ain't the first to suffer at Imperial hands. Like most folk, I used to have a mother. She was a sweet and caring woman with a smile never far from her face. There was a sister too. Pretty little thing she was. Gentle as a lamb, but tough as nails. We were poor folks, living simple lives, but we knew happiness just the same. And then came the Imperials and took it all away. When our amigo fell, they put my family in a camp. Being a lad, I was made to do hard labor, while my mother and sister were forced to do far worse. They hid their suffering from me from best they could, but I knew the thought drove me mad. We had to escape, and so I hatched a plan to get us out of the city. We were picking our way around a gorge not far outside the walls when they caught up with us, and rather than allow them to take ourselves, my mother and sister left over the edge before my eyes. Heartbroken as I was, I didn't put up a fight when the Imperials clapped me in chains and dragged me back. It was some years after I escaped again, and that time I got away. I swore then I'd take revenge on the Empire and became an adventurer, as to hone my skills and earn the coin I needed. But nigh on 2 decades have gone by, and what have I achieved? Buggers all, that's what. Not like you lot. You ain't been here 10 minutes and you've already done more than I imagined in 10 bloody years. You give us too much credit, Lamont. We only seek to rescue our friends. Well, that's more important than that, Anierod. After you got your friends back and you're planning to go on going after the Empire, don't pretend you ain't. I've helped a few folks take on Imperials over the years, and every time I have, it's helped stave off my appetite for revenge. But something tells me I won't be going hungry for a while. What with everything you got planned? And are you sure about that will satisfy you? If you wish to strike back at the Empire with your own hand, you only need to say the word. We'd be glad to have you with us. Tempting though your offer is, I'm afraid that I must decline. I swore to get revenge on the Empire, 'tis true, but I've long since realized that the front lines are no place for a man. You're a soup can. The Summers would call me a craven, but I prefer to think of myself as a realist. My talents lie in scheming, you see, not swordplay. Helping folk like you is how I can make the most difference. Well, that's quite enough storytelling for one day. Best not keep your friends waiting any longer. I'll be praying for your safety and success. May Ralgar give you strength. Wherever the Empire goes, misery invariably follows in its way. For the sake of all who call Eorzea home, we must put an end to Gaius' ambition. But first, we have friends to rescue. Biggs, Wedge, and I will lie east of Castrum Century, just outside the Stronghold's patrol perimeter. Join us when you're ready. And don't forget to wear a disguise, or this will be the shortest rescue mission in history. You know, all this closed because I've little games like pop-up games at times. Pop-up ads. I just never know what this guy looks kind of crazy. I'll get this guy's on. There they are. You know our friend Sid? Oh. The lead party wants it otherwise. Conversation? Nah. Forgive me for saying so, but you look rather fine in Imperial Black and Crimson. Definitely your colors. But now it's not the time for jest. Damn right I do. I said that patch looked a little weird. Let's review the infiltration plan. Got some sentry lights just beyond. A short while ago, an Imperial patrol left to do its rounds. Alphino and I will create a diversion out here and keep them occupied for as long as we are able to. Meanwhile, the three of you will enter the stronghold posing as the patrol returning from its duty. Should Alphino and I prove to be less than distracting than hoped, I will contact you via link. Be ready to beat a hasty retreat. Yo. Wedge will lead the way in the Reaper. Stay close to him. I hardly need to tell you this, but don't do anything suspicious. Sorry, some documents were handed off to me. Oh, unless you wonder, Yid and Yasholta left shortly before you arrived. We had planned that they should linger in the vicinity to cover our retreat in the event that Alphino and I attracted too much attention. But the approach of an Imperial vehicle forced us to improvise. Don't be too disappointed. They did at least leave a message for you. Something along the lines of, don't do anything reckless. If memory serves. Wise words. Alright, the Imperial Patrol should be returning any moment. You'd best be off. Good luck, Sally. May the 12th keep you. We'll do our best. Oh boy, a slap.
You have spirit. That I will allow. Yet you struggle to the benefit of none, least of all, yourself. This echo of yours intrigues us. We desire only to understand it, and for that we need your help.
I love how Super Sentai the armors can look.
You wish to be rid of the icons, do you not? You would have saved yourself a great deal of torment had you accepted our aid from the beginning. Tell me everything, and I shall end it quickly. Refuse, and though you beg for death, you shall not have it. Which will it be? As you wish, my dear Minfilia. Unpleasant though it will be for all concerned, you leave us no choice but to employ more rigorous methods of study. Be so kind as to deliver the prisoners to Castrum Meridianum.
Yes, milady.
Okay. Sorry about the voice right there. Tell me. That's a fine salute. Part of the maintenance crew from Occidens? Occidens? Are you? Welcome to Castrum Sentry Engineer. What? Prisoners? Ah, you heard the rumors then. Yes, they're being held in the storage tower, but I strongly suggest you pay them no mind. You are summoned here to work, not to gawp at Aorasia's defeated heroes. Now, show a bit of enthusiasm or I'll have you reported. Weren't you a bitch? With 2 eyes. You dead or? Older man. Greetings, comrade. Forgive me for asking, but you haven't visited the storage tower recently, have you? I only asked because I dropped something in there and, who am I fooling? I've fallen for one of the prisoners, alright? I dare say you know the one I mean. The svelte blonde? Goodness, no. It's a Lollapella mouse. I'm smitten with. Though adorable it hurts. I want to sweep her up into my arms and squeeze her till my arms ache. What do you reckon? It would take a convince the Centaur to lend me the key so I can see her. Oh, some of the heart's supposed to be a deal. What's this? You need access to the storage tower. What business have you there? At the Tribunus' behest, you say? This is highly irregular, but it would not do to make my lady fall. Take my identification key. See that is return your errand. I can get all of them. Here it is tight, just as we expected. You need a special key if you want to get past this book. You mean this one, my good friend? Yes. Yes, give me, sir. Drink of water. And the door is open. That's like too like enthusiastic. Like they're asking to get caught in my mind. Let's see what's in the door. How do it, boys? It's like I'm really doing my business voice for other characters. No! No, I don't like that. I'm not sure with it. Billy on the rest. Thank goodness they're safe. I am the one you want. Leave the others be. If you harm my friends, I swear I shall take my own life and you shall answer to your mistress. Come on now. Are you in any position to threaten us? Sorry, we must do something. We risk letting the entire cast know we're here. You're right. We might not get a better chance. This is 3rd Squadron. What is it? A Reaper? Seized when? And this came to light only now? The culprits have left a trail. Take as many minutes you need and scour the area. I want that Reaper found. Well, now's our chance. What the? Strike my last! Eliminate the intruders. Well, it's magic time. Joke's on you, I play Red Mage. Tanyana, I was so scared. Crying noises. Nickel. It was foolish of you to come here. You might have been killed. But, thank you. I shudder to think what might have happened had you not arrived when you did. I say, did you not see a thing anywhere? I'm beginning to fear for that fella. No, he took his chair and left. Like, he just, like, vanished. To linger here any longer shall lead us nowhere. Let's be away, ere the window to our liberty closes shut. What did you say? What did you say? Escaped? Then I capture them. Fail and I shall have your head. What have we here? A cat girl in a wizard outfit? The Tribunus herself, just as you said. You have the eye of an Aramon, you know? About to get jumped. Well, she's kind of hard to miss in that showy armor of hers. Curse of Scions. How did you slip out of fences? Oh, than expected ease, if truth be told. There chanced to be a commotion outside the custom walls which allow us to avail ourselves of the comfort of your vehicle. You stole us being polite. That was one of the most uncomfortable things I've ever stowed away in. It's no wonder it's called the Phantom Train. No passion would be seen dead on it. So you're skulling amidst the freights like the vermin you are. I shall be sure to have words with our rat catcher. Such negligence is unforgivable. As far from your most pressing concerns. First, you must answer for your own wrongdoing to live your sauce, Junius. Stick. It was you who led the raid on Waking Sands. You who butchered unarmed men and women for the crime of being unworthy of capture. You killed our friends and will never forgive you. Nor shall we suffer you to plague Eosia a day longer. We take you to your god. More intruders. Protect the Tribunus. Confound it. You there with me. Damn. After them. I hear boys sometimes. I'm like, man, I'm all on days yet. Like, where's His Excellency? And the hang on, my lady, in discussion with our guest. I looked him at once. Wait, what's the bag being open? Yes, my lady. No, 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 no! There they are. Venom surround them. Here they come. Must protect Tataru. Biggs, I'm going in. See everyone to safety. No, Wedge, don't do it! Oh no. Sayana, hold them off while I look after Minfilia and Tataru. I believe it's ready to fight. Let's go. I think I fought Papa before. Maybe I did. Defeat the enemy and escape customs century. you are. I wanted to jump it. Oh. I think Mount definitely overthought where I'm going to get my next game. I'm a pretty big. I won't let it bad, but I don't know, it's not highly
Z is for Zelda.
Jump up in a ravine. Not too far.
Take the leader, kill the rest.
Oh, hey!
What the?
The Astola! Pray, forgive us our delay.
Papolimo, Minfilia.
Exactly. I thought something for her voice, but that's like exactly out of my mind for how she sounds.
What took you so long?
His voice.
Well, it's nice to see you too.
The reunion must wait.
Right. First things first.
Yes, let's get back to being heavily outnumbered.
You ditched your Magitech armor. Fool of a Lalafell!
Well, excuse me. She's all yours if you think you can do any better.
But there's no one in there.
What a good boy.
This is Sid. Can you hear me?
Absent boy.
I need you to count to 5, then jump. Understood?
One, two,
3,
4.
Quite the prison escape. No! My baby boy.
I know not which is more pitiful, the charlatans who rule Eorzea, or the masses that clamor for their implausible panaceas. I see that which they cannot. This realm founders for want of a ruler with true power. If you continue to deny this truth, it is the people who will...
What in the 7 hells? Oh no. It's here.
12 preserve us. They finished it. Ultima weapon.
So it has a name.
It is a relic of ancient Alag, excavated from its resting place deep beneath Alamigo. The Alagans used it to crush primal and foe alike, and now the Garleans mean to do the same.
Damn you, Gaius!
Look! There! Beside the Black Wolf! An Ascian! An Overlord, no less. His garb attests to that.
La Habrea. It could only be him.
Oh.
Thancred!
Oh.
He was La Habrea? No. No, this cannot be!
I'm now thinking back to the plot points of the game. Hold on. So, we first met with Thancred in Camp Drybone to figure out the situation regarding Ifrit. He then showed up late. He didn't show up at all when we were captured. He did quote-unquote come to the rescue. That would then imply that he had a hand with the sylphs.
We have to go now! Hang on!
Thancred! No!
All that time, the enemy was beside me, and I never even suspected. And to think that it was I who suggested that Thancred investigate the Ascians. How could I have been so blind? Small wonder the enemy knew our every move, and where to find us. Confound it all! No, this is not the time for self-doubt. The Alliance leaders staked their hopes on the Scions, but now they believe us all dead or missing. When they learn of the Empire's new weapon, we cannot be certain what they will do. We must go and offer them what assurances we can that defeat is not inevitable.
Running it through my head.
Cryle, this is Minfilia.
The situation
I
may
am
have
in
taken
some
an
haste,
ill
so
turn.
Forgive me if I seem brusque. The item I requested, is it ready? Wonderful. I'm sorry to press, but we need it urgently. How soon can it be delivered? I am in your debt, my friend.
Okay, maybe we've had a whole conversation in the background.
But the battle is far from over. And so long as we stand together, there shall ever be hope of victory. The people of Eorzea falter for want of such hope. Let us provide it. Let us bear to them the tidings that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn are returned.
Talk your talk.
Matters are coming to a head. I hope we can count on you.
Well, you really shoot him sounding like
My
I...
regards to grandfather.
Well, you let your doll down?
I am ready. Let us pay a visit to the Council of the Alliance leadership.
Dog, I will rotate you. Let's take the Black Wolf and its new toy. Finally, all available forces. I want them to be ready to move upon my word. In relays, Slatter scene to order to sail. That is all. The Maelstrom sounds ready. What are the flames? Ready as we'll like to be. I need only give the word to Royally. Royal? It's Royal. Has there been no word from Ishkar? Good. None. The dragons got their tongues. Sound to the last. I was unwise hope for better. What stir the Archbishop to open his holy mouth up not this? And he claims a fear of his god? 'Tis bad comedy. Well, tired. The Holy See has made its choice. We will proceed without his cooperation. Wasn't that something? Okay. The Holy See says... Go. I believe we are acquainted with the terms of the Black Wolf's ultimatum. We must agree upon a course of action, not less the fate of Eorzea hangs upon the decision of this council. I doodled a dragon. What did you doodle? Von Basler. Van Baelsar claims to wield the power to smite primates. Should we yield to him when he pledges to rid the realm of its false gods, yet offer resistance, and he swears that we shall share the primal's fate. Pardon me, my bluntness. But I like not these choices. 'Tis too great a decision for any one of our nations to make alone. Choose we surrender or resistance, we must answer as one. But if one surrenders, the rest shall surely fall. Let's pray upon wisdom to do right by all of our people. Oh, yawn. Sorry again. Oh. That good plight troubles us all, yet we cannot allow anything to come between us and our goal. So long as the ultimate weapon exists, Eorzea will never know peace. Let us go to Land, lead us to Leon, and help them to make the right decision. Well, I'll say less to real quick before we continue, we're going to call a short intermission here now that we've hit the 50-minute mark. For those of you watching at home, please stand up, tie your teeth, and brush your shoes. We'll be right back after a quick snack and drink break. Alright. We are back to the action. We have snacks in hand. A little something to nibble on as we give these Nutrigrain fights. oats, like a shot. It's like strawberry oatmeal. So let's get back to it, shall we? Manfrey is really concerned by recent developments concerning the Council of the Alliance leadership. Remember Saliona? It seems that the word of the ultimate weapon in existence has already reached your Alliance leaders in the form of an ultimatum. They've gathered in the fragrant chamber and are deliberating their answer even as we speak. Illegal as they are, I fear they may well elect to lay down their arms in belief that thunder will spare the people's untold suffering. And nothing could be further from the truth. That which the Black Wolf offers would do Eorzea, not deliver it. The leaders must be aware of this. Let us hurry to them, Saliana, and ensure that they do not act in ignorance of the consequences. Well, I mean... Oh, my dog hears another dog bark. Best I can. Nice little bit. We'll change out these real quick. There we go. I missed this tire, I guess. No thing. To Ruby Road Exchange we go. And then dawns on us that we got off on the floor too early. With the hustling strip. Here you go, chewing sun. The Council of Alliance is presently in progress in the fragrant chamber. I must ask you to step away from the doors, madame. I'm sorry, you're here on behalf of the Sounds of the Seventh Dawn? A thousand pardons, my lady. Of course you can enter. I pulled out the do you know who I am?
Treading the same ground.
Van Belsar's demands are clear.
I must take a giant drink of water. You damn right I must. Let's get auto on since this is let's get it play out.
Alas, our minds are not.
I've never been one to shy from a fight, but if this weapon of theirs can do all they claim...
It has been 5 years since the calamity, and our people have scarce begun to rebuild their lives. Can we now, in good conscience, call upon them to risk what little they have left? I would spare them the pain of further conflict. Conflict, I say, though that would imply forces set in opposition. If the combined might of 3 primals could not stay Garlemald's new terror, what meaningful resistance can we offer?
We who struggle to quell the foes who rise up within our own borders.
To be fair, the primals
Long
were
have
the
we
weakest.
fought the primals, but to what end? We strike them down at no small cost, only for them to rise again and again. Are we to play this profitless game for the rest of days? I, for one, grow tired of it. Mistake me not. I do not propose to trade one tyranny for another. I love liberty. But conciliation need not mean oppression.
By the 12, though neither of you cried surrender, your every word betokened it. Not that I deny there is truth in what you say, nor can I rightly claim that Ul'dah ready to fight. Refugees flood our gates, and beastmen swarm our land, while the great and the good do nothing. My flames struggle to bear the burden. I put on a grand show at the Remembrance Service, made all manner of lofty promises. I've made good on not a bloody one.
Do not blame yourself, Raban. You said only that which the people needed to hear. All present have done the same. Our citizens had become lost to hope. If our words serve to kindle it in them anew, better we speak than remain silent. Our enemy condemns us for failing our people. Yet what does he care for their well-being? While we labored to rebuild their lives, the Black Wolf built instruments of murder with which to end them.
Her Majesty speaks true. For all our failings, the people's well-being has ever been our foremost priority. While none among us ever doubted that the Empire would one day resume its war, we scarcely had means enough to solve the problems of the present.
Aye, which is why we look to others to safeguard our future. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Alas, they are gone, and the Black Wolf is at our door.
Admiral! I fear you are mistaken.
Nani?
Alphinaud, Minfilia, and Seven Hells. Master Garland?
And you, dear friend.
And at least some acknowledged.
By Ralga, you're alive. All of you.
As we approached, I would swear I heard talk of surrender. But I know that cannot be. It is not the Eorzean way.
Hear me, my friends. Accepting the Garleans' offer to vanquish the Primals would be folly. Folly, I say. For might is not the answer to the primal threat. Indeed, the more the Empire exerts its strength, the worse matters will become. Primals enter this world when mortals call upon them, and mortals are wont to appeal to a higher power when they are desperate. Nothing is more certain to breed desperation in the beast tribes than the Garleans' proposed solution.
The true answer lies in a lasting peace. But the Garleans only know war and conquest. Should Eorzea fall into their hands, there will be such suffering as none can imagine.
We are not blind to the many challenges that each of your nations face. Yet you must not give in.
Aye. Remember 5 years ago when you wagered all for the sake of the realm? Remember what you fought for, what you were willing to die for. Let the memories rekindle the fire in your heart, for Eorzea has need of it again.
Come what may, we Scions will never give up the fight. And so I bid you stand with us, and together we shall safeguard the future of the realm.
A great man once said that a shrewd merchant grasps not for the quick profit, but invests in the future. Wise words, eh, Raoban?
Sid,
Your words stir and shame me in equal measure. How could I contemplate surrender? I know full well that all we have, we owe to the sacrifices of those who went before us. Yet the seeming hopelessness of our plight robbed me of my insight. We Gridanians have no love for war. Yet we have still less for those who would threaten our homeland. Ever have we fought to protect those things we hold dear, and this shall never change. Gridania will go to war. We will fight the Empire for the sake of the realm and all who abide here.
At long last, I hear words worthy of a founder of the Alliance.
Why didn't you laugh?
Raoban, are we to be outdone?
I lost one homeland. The thought of losing another had blunted my resolve. But no man knows better than I that if you want aught, you'd best be ready to die for it. With great danger comes the chance for great glory and great profit. We old dons who have turned sand into gold know this well. How many times have we fallen into the pit of despair, only to have you pluck us out? I've fair lost count.
Reckless, the lot of you, like bloody pirates. Well, I won't waste my breath trying to talk you round. On account of being a pirate myself. And the pirate who shrinks from a challenge is no pirate at all. Those who would pick a quarrel with us must choose. Back down, or go down with all hands. Let the Garleans come. The united strength of Limsa Lominsa will be waiting for them.
If our realm is to be free of this pall of darkness, let it be by our own hands.
For Eorzea!
We must needs consider how the weapon may be brought to bear against us.
The Maelstrom will secure strategic points along the coastline.
In the meantime, the flames will deploy at...
Be at ease, my friends. You have banished our doubts. Pray leave the military matters to us, and retire to the waking sands. We will send word anon.
There's more to do though, but kind of expect, like, they can teleport back there in time. Well, I guess we risk it for a biscuit then. Let's get that lens zoomed into the back of my head. Well, we made it back.
I cannot well express my relief
More voice
to think
cutscenes.
that the Alliance came so close to surrender.
But the fire in their hearts has been rekindled, and they will fight to the last.
This warmth inside. Did you feel it too, Grandfather? I would know something. Was that your power at work earlier?
Nothing of the sort. The leaders of Eorzea had lost their way. I merely helped them to find it again.
I opened the door. That's all?
Oh, hello. Yes, our party returned just a moment ago. How close are you? It's all right, Sid.
We must needs plan our next move. Pray continue liaising with your respective nations. Sid, would you be our man in Ul'dah?
Since we don't have one anymore.
I'll be whatever and wherever you need me to be.
We haven't a moment to waste. All right, let's do this.
Thancred's fate weighs heavy on my mind. I cannot bear to think of him enthralled to an Ascian. Mayhap you know this already, but the Ascians are immortal beings without physical form. Since time immemorial, they have fanned the flames of chaos from the shadows. That they might work unseen, the Ascians entrap and possess mortal men by means of malign artifacts known as crystals of darkness. One such crystal may yet be the key to saving Thancred.
This is a crystal of darkness.
A mere replica, created using data obtained from anomalous crystals found across Eorzea.
It comes to us courtesy of the students of Baldessian, our distant allies. Even for an Archon, Thancred's talents are exceptional. We all had complete confidence in him. It was for this reason that none among us foresaw the danger in sending him to investigate the Ascians alone.
Thancred had been striving to fill the void left by Louisoix. Yet, it was plain that he was overtaxing himself.
So he's not actually...
Yeah.
Okay.
He would volunteer for everything and work till he was dizzy.
And the toll taken by his exertions made him vulnerable to Ascian influence.
Oh, that's oh.
The crystal that binds Thancred must be somewhere on his person. If we could but destroy it, his Ascian possessor would be compelled to